Okay, so here we're heading into UK 8, so let's real quick recap what he did in German. He bought 10 infantry, 6 artillery, so he's still marching them through, of course dropping artilleries on the close lands. Pretty easy to show. He kept his battleship cruiser there, which means he's probably got enough to drop here and not let me kill him. Hopefully we have enough that we can limit any dropping of transports at the very least up here. And I hope we'll be able to move to here, even if I have to just do a sacrifice. At least now I got 2 fighters, a sacrifice of transport with 2 infantry to 2 fighters. And we can always build another fighter, and hopefully we should take in DI this US turn, unless he gives me an opportunity to wipe this out, then who knows what I do. But and then of course Germany, they kind of redistributed here. The good news is I've got him at a stalemate right here, so he is having to pump, more. What he sent here, or all 3 of these. Oh, actually, he didn't send any new infantry to the. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 3 went to Egypt. I was gonna say I thought those 3 had to come from Egypt. So, he transported 3 more infantry to Egypt, but with these guys, I've got a pretty good standoff here. So I'm holding ground here. The bad news is he's getting all this income, of course, right? So that's the bad news of it. So we will go ahead and sneak this sub into the Mediterranean, so he either has to bring them back or get the transports out next turn. So hopefully, if I get a chance to kill them, that'd be fantastic, but I'm guessing he's probably already done the math that I won't be able to. I have not done that kind of math yet. Too much heavy thinking for me right now. Meanwhile, this is our distribution. So here's the other good news. I did the calculating. So obviously, because he left his guys up here in Karelia, G9, he's got no chance. G10, he doesn't have a chance again, actually. G10 is down to like a 28% chance. So now we're talking about a G11. Now, I swear, I thought he was going to take me on G8. So the fact that Moscow is still standing to G11, I'm just kind of beside myself, but I'm going to continue to do my 2 fighter pump coming from the UK in, and maybe if things go well or something happens, I'll be able to get the US carriers in one of these 2 sea zones and pump in a couple US fighters, and just we'll keep trying to make Moscow survive as long as possible, because I am disappointed in this. Like I said, I'm disappointed in my development here. I feel like I should be much further along. I'll have to review later, my play and see what I could have done differently there. But in any case, I'm going to keep the fighter pump going. The downside, again, is that means my purchases, I can only buy 2 infantry in order to buy 2 air, but I'm prioritizing getting fighters into Moscow. So 2 infantry means I'm not going to have I'm going to be starting to run a little low on units. I can't build any more surface ships, and since he is stacking France, I can't just that's good because those units could be attacking G10 over here, but I can't take 6 and 8 even with the 3 destroyers. I can't cover both of them against all 5 fighters. I mean, I could just I'm tempted to have 1 transport sit here with what would it be, 4 destroyers, and see if he wants to crash a couple. And actually, I think I might do that now. As I think more on it, I just might see if he wants to crash 5 fighters into 4 destroyers to get 1 transport, and that'll at least give me the capability of, if I put them here in now in UK 8, UK 9, they can come back down here and drop, and UK 10 get into here, which is right now looking like when these 3 guys, counting everything out. So Germany 8 here, Germany 9 here, German 10 is where they're attacking, and so yeah, so UK 9, UK 10. So actually that'll be a turn too late, but at least I'll be helping get some defense here the next turn. So, anyways, that's all the thoughts that are. I got lots of random thoughts just popping in my head, right? Of all the different things that I want to do and attempt and go with. So, but anyways, our build's gonna be 2 fighters, 2 infantry, because priority number 1 is maintain Moscow as long as possible while we're trying to get this developed. Make Africa be a stall, make him continue to pump units in there. Although all he can grab is AA or grab from Caucasus, which is that what he did? He didn't do that this turn, did he? Now that I think about it, he didn't grab from. He brought Madagascar back and he grabbed Italy. I was gonna say I certainly hope he did not grab from his front line. I'd love it if he did. So if I can match them, but yeah, I just want to make this be a draw, and let's see. I'm gonna recount this again. So if I have my transport come up here in 8, 9 he comes down to here, and 10 they go in. But he's going to have these guys sitting here are G8, G9. They're going to have 3, 6, 8, 4, 12, 13, 14 units on G9 to attack here G10. So we'll have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 units sitting here. So we're going to have to retreat back to here anyways, so maybe it's not so important to put that transport up here this turn. Even though I could tempt those fighters. I think we'll play it safe, and then just maybe I'll bring him to here, UK 8, UK 9 to here, UK 10 to here to prevent the to help with the 11, because 11, 2 more infantry will twist the battle, and all of this isn't going to do the trick. But like I said, all he has is a an AA gun, or he's pulling. He can't even get to the front lines. I mean, he just has AA gun to add to the stack, so he's got nothing more to add. So maybe that's the point where we can start to reverse the curve a little bit and transport into South America or do other things like that. All right. I know that was a lot of talking, so let's get to work here. So these fighters don't have to get in Moscow this turn, so they can help with the trading. So, especially where we got the 2, I think we're going to do that. We're going to bring this guy in. I think I'm going to go that route. I mean, I could take the artillery up there, because I really do want to kind of make sure I take Norway, and we know how my feelings on cruisers are, of course. So, gosh, I'm not always going to have that capability to. I'm going to have just infantry that won't. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to trust my cruiser. We're going to trust the cruiser to do his job. I can't use this fighter. Or can I? Do I even need him in Moscow this turn? Because, like, Moscow G9, I don't even need him over there this turn, right? We just got, 4 fighters there, and we're going to have, 60 infantry, a couple artillery, a couple tanks. So we're going to have, 64, 70 units. He's got 40, 51, 53. So, I don't even need him in there. So I can use him. So let's just use him and come back to Iceland. We'll land all 3 planes on the Iceland, and then next turn I can have 5 planes fly into Moscow. Although if I use him here, I feel better about that. You know what? I am going to trust my cruiser. I'm going to do the crazy thing and trust my cruiser to get a hit. We are going to roll the dice, and I will win Norway. I am confident that I am absolutely not confident in it. But again, I still feel like I need to make some come from behind plays, so I need some cheap shots. So I'm going to continue to take cheap shots. See? They're confident too. Where's he at? Yeah, they're confident. They're saying it's favorable. Oh, come on. Don't do that to me. No. Really? My confidence is sinking. Oh, that was a nice waste of 2 airplanes. Well, waste of 2 men too. Waste of a turn. Come on. Cruiser, you need to show up. My fighters let me down. Oh, go infantry. We're going to get a hit. We'll get an infantry rolling 1 at least. Who needs fighters and cruisers when we got infantry? These are the more seasoned guys, so. Alright, that's an extra 2 for UK. UK's broke, so they need everything they can get. And I'm okay with that because the Russian tank can blitz there and get me that point. You know, as we're standing, that'll give Russia 15, right? So 8, 10, 11. Oh wait, no, maybe not. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that'll give them 15. They got 15 this turn, so that'll be 5 infantry, 5 infantry. All right, I'm happy. I'm happy with this part. I'm sad about that. We'll bring this guy to block the Japan guy, and then also to trade off the next guy he puts in Arch. I don't need to go any further than that. Doesn't make any sense to go further than that. These guys need to move on over. Said I think we're just going to go here for the time being. Limited on units we can drop anyways. Alright, there we go. I talked a little bit long on this one, I apologize. I could have done this turn a lot quicker than I did, but only 5 ground there, that's a little disappointing. Alright, there we go.